We'd like to welcome each and every individual to Voices of Integrity podcast for young men, the short speed coaching. And so, how do you get young men to care about things?
Are we supposed to know that?
I don't know that there's a supposed to, but if I was a young man, I would think that I'd want to know it, especially if it was connected into my vision. My vision, I'd be like, if that's what I was put on this planet to do, I'd be hunting that bad boy more than a deer. Like I'd be after that. I'd be after that like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Any of you guys have any ideas? How do you get young men to care? So when there's silence like this, it's a blackout moment. And the reason it's blacking out, the reason you guys are blacking out is it's right here. Um, you guys haven't thought about this. Like there's no synapses in your brain. Like it's like your brain is empty on this particular, on this particular question.
Uh-huh.
And so how do you get young men to care about things? And so, um, so that would be a great, that would be a great topic, like a great topic. And so, is that something, is that something about, is that something of a topic for Saturday? Like having you all there, and like we want to have an idea of how do you get young men to care? This connects back in to Dreamscape and the $1 million goal. Like it seems clear that I care more about the $1 million goal than all of you guys do combined, maybe. And that's just wrong. Like, like, I mean, because you guys are young men, so you have to have an economic engine. Like you have to have. Kenny and I went to a seminar once, and a woman got up and said, that one of the speakers got up and said, men have, women have lots of choices in life. Men have too. You work or go to prison. like that's those are your two options when you think about kind of funny but true. And so, and so, um, like probably you're going to want to get married and you're going to want to support your wife and your kids, and you're going to want some things in life. So, you know, so when you think about it, it's just strange. Like I'm in a season of life where I've been blessed and worked really hard, where I don't really have to make money. So why am I more concerned about the million goal than you guys are? That doesn't make any sense. And there's really no money in it for me because any of that money goes into another business or goes into at least that's the plan, goes into another business or gets given away. Like it's not, there's no consumption in it for me. And so it doesn't make any sense.
Seems like to me you care more about anything or
Right. Everything.
everything.
Right. Yeah. No, I think you're right. And so, think about that. Like, think about that. And then let's all be there at Saturday. And let's be there at Saturday. And let's go ahead and you guys come up with thoughts. You guys figure it out. Like, you guys have thoughts about, well, maybe this and maybe this. And maybe you guys care about, the same thing. There's some things that you guys care about that are the same. And then there's, other things that, Luke will care that Kenny won't, or Kenny will that Ruben won't. And it's fine. But, let's go ahead and have an honest conversation, a really cool conversation. You guys all bring your best on how do you get men to care? Like, how do you get them to care? And so this connects back in. Like, you guys figure this out, and you'll get so much more joy and confidence and drive, and You'll feel great about yourself. If you come up with the answer or a answer or part of it, more of the answer, the more of the answer you guys come up with, the more better you're going to feel about yourself, the more confidence you're going to have. You just will. You just will. And so, work at that. Like, work hard mentally. Go to sleep at night. And when you're sleeping and when you're asleep at night, like, how do you wake up in the morning and say, well, maybe this is how you get young men to care? Like, it's just like when you get young men to care, oh my goodness, it's a beautiful thing. So hopefully that's helpful. Can't wait to, hear the results on Saturday with you guys.